Bonjour, mon petit cœur. Je m'appelle Archon of Wisdom. Happy Sunday, my loves. How are you? Today we're going to talk about something very interesting. I'm sure you've all heard of them. That is one Tyler Catastrophe. Beep, 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 beep. Yes, that's who we're talking about today. It's no surprise. They've been around. Um, so sit down, grab your water, grab your coffee. I know I have mine. Light that J, and we're going to talk about Tyler Catastrophe today. Now, let's get the summary out of the way. If you are unaware by now, which I'm not sure how you would be, but for brevity's sake, let's go back over it, guys. Tyler Catastrophe is a micro TikTok celebrity, okay? That has gained fame for being a super fan. A super fan, a sesang, a stalker, one might say, allegedly, who knows, a very obsessed parasocial fan. And that is a fan of one, Wilbur Soot, internet personality, and apparently the frontrunner of a band called Lovejoy, which I was completely unaware of until this whole situation happened, okay? The only person that I'm aware of that has like I'm not aware of like any other celebrities other than maybe like one person that that is in a band and also on media. Anyway, look, I'm not a big Wilbur Soot fan, guys. I was never really into the Brighton Squad or like any of the Euro YouTubers. Maybe like when I was like in high school, I was into like the vloggers over there. But like Troye Sivan and that friend group. But like as far as Wilbur Soot and like Minecraft and like gaming and stuff like that, like that's not really my generation. My generation was Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and Cinnamon Toast Ken. Like my my generation was not anything like there was not a lot of broader spaces for parasocialness. It was just like, oh, I'm going to read a fan fiction about Markiplier before I go to bed. And then tomorrow I have to wake up at 6 a.m. for high school. You know what I mean? So, I understand that the parasocial realities right now are very, very different from when I grew up. And like, again, I'm very aware of that, guys. Like, trust me, like on the back end, it's not something that ever leaves my mind. I'm very aware of the power dynamic and the parasocialness of society and the broader internet right now. I mean, there's a reason why I have a persona on this channel. Like, I have Archon of Wisdom. I mean, as much as I will, break the fourth wall here, but you guys are very well aware that, like, the persona's there for a reason. You guys can imprint on the persona much easier. It's much more tangible for people. There's a much bigger division there in my mind, at least, because it's an intangible character. Anyway, it's not, you guys are, like, there's already a separation between me in my personal life and Archon, right? So, again, it's something I'm very well aware of. And I don't mind parasocialness. It's naturally part of, like, I'm very well aware, guys. I study psychology and sociology. I'm very well aware of, like, the broader effects of, like, how parasocial behavior, like, and how that interacts with society and things like that. And it's not just an entirely negative experience, okay? Parasocial behaviors and internet culture has a great impact on society that cannot be understated. However, when we get into things like this, now we've gone a little bit too far, right? Because humanity always has to be Icarus. We have to reach for the sun and fall to our doom. We can't ever have anything nice, you know what I mean? So Tyler Catastrophe became famous because of a series of TikToks that he has put out, talking about how he has this infatuation with Wilbur, how it started like way younger and grew, and then was kind of fueled by a meet and greet that Tyler went to. And yes, I understand it's a meet and greet that he paid for, guys, but like, let's not act like you didn't giggle and tell all your friends and family about how Felix smiled at you at the meet and greet. Okay, so like, let's not pretend that that doesn't happen, okay? So, and I am a K-pop fan. You guys know, if you follow my TikTok, if you know me, I'm a K-poppy, okay? So, I understand how it works. I really do, guys. I really do, okay? I have old biases too. But regardless, series of events, getting back on track. This is what happens when I don't take my anxiety meds on time, guys. Anyway, Tyler Catastrophe becomes obsessed with Wilbur Soot, meets Wilbur Soot and the band at a meet and greet, takes photo with Wilbur Soot, then makes a series of videos. In my opinion, the series of videos is honestly kind of smart, because if you look at their GoFundMe for moving, which yes, we will get into that. Okay. Guess where they're moving. Anyway, we'll get into it. Their GoFundMe for moving is like really, really, really close. It's like the last time I looked at it, I think it was like 16,000 out of 22,000. That's really good, guys. I've never gotten anything like for GoFundMe. Is like, what? Like, that's crazy. I think that's like a pretty good. That's like good. Yeah, that's like pretty good. I mean, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Like $7,000 to move? That's pretty good. You know, you could maybe get like a loan or something, or like work on getting like a sponsorship. Like, you can, gosh, oh my gosh. Not that I'm giving this person advice, guys, but if you want to move to a different country, a lot of times if you are a student and under a certain age, or if you're buying a property, you already have bought the property, there are certain things you can apply for, like a scholarship. You know, it's not for college, obviously, but like a scholarship, it's like a scholarship. You can apply for it, and the government will assist you with moving expenses because they want you to immigrate to their country. You know, the Acura program in Japan is a great example. If you purchase an Acura home, the government will help you restore your home, because part of buying an Acura is the promise to restore it. So anyway, if you want to do something, guys, you're within your power, okay? It doesn't just take money. Sometimes it takes a little bit of ingenuity. But again, I'm not giving this person advice on how to move to Brighton to stalk Wilbur Soot. Like, please leave this man, this probably straight man, alone. And like, it's a very frustrating situation too, because Wilbur Soot is not like a great guy. I'm not going to sit here and be like, and push aside the fact that he has allegations, numerous allegations, some of which that came out like, I think the allegations from Shovels came out like last year. So like the domestic abuse allegations against him are new. You know what I mean? They're recent. So weird. It's so weird to imagine any of these YouTubers doing like real life stuff. Like, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, if you guys are not aware, other than the additional Tyler Catastrophe tapes, such as the audition tape and stuff like that, Wilbur has allegations, like tons of allegations against him, not tons, but enough detailed allegations that I'm not entirely believing that he's a completely innocent person. He sounds very, very weird. Very suspicious. And unfortunately, a lot of times with DV, what we see is a steady escalation or a sudden escalation, right? So I'm not entirely comfortable with that. So let's just acknowledge and remember the fact that this is a man that has allegations against him of DV and other things. I believe there was an R allegation, but don't quote me on that. You guys tell me, comment below, do all that good stuff, like, comment, and subscribe, but that's not what we're here for. We're talking about Tyler Catastrophe, okay? Final notes, the Tyler tapes. So there is the confession tapes. There's tons of responses. I mean, be my guest. Go look at his TikTok if you want, I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to. TikTokers don't make that much money, guys. So it's negligible. Just go look at it for yourself, really, because it'll at least give you a good laugh, okay? Final notes. Don't stalk people. We're all reasonable adults. Like, we're at an age, guys. We're all reasonable adults, and we should all be able to understand the parasocial boundaries and the social contracts we live in, okay? Let's not act like those don't exist just because we want to be Delulu fantasy whores, okay? Secondarily, I am flabbergasted by the audition tapes. I mean, I would never be so bold as to audition for a band that already has a complete group and goes on tour and stuff. That seems a little bold. And if you're going to be so bold, you better be good. And you're simply not. I mean, honestly, my opinion, Tyler Catastrophe is not a terrible singer. I would say he's just normal, middle of the range, 5 out of 10. You can carry a tune, but stick to karaoke. Pookie, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's just a bold choice. A very bold choice, guys. And I have singing videos of myself on TikTok, but, like, not like that, girl. Okay, so that's all, guys. That's what I'm going to leave you with today. Just a brief little chat about our friend Tyler Catastrophe. Hi there, Pookie. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it at today. Okay, guys? I love you very, very much. Be kind to animals. Drink your water. Give your mom a hug, a kiss, or your single dad if that's your case. or your caretaker, because it is almost Mommy's Day, and that includes caretakers too, because we include everybody. So if you have a daddy mommy, that's fine too. I love you very much. Mwah. Bye, guys.